Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Stellaris. So this will be my second playthrough of Stellaris, the grand strategy 4X game from Paradox Interactive, who you might have heard of for a few small games like Crusader Kings 2, Europa Universalis, Hearts of Iron, you know, little games. No, they do massive, big strategy games. I'm lying there to you entirely. Now, we are returning to Stellaris. We've done one playthrough previously when the game first came out. I had a lot of fun with it, really enjoyed it. But then we let it sit for a while because there are rumours of some big patches coming through that were going to change the base game quite a lot. And they finally arrived. We're now on patch 1.3, the Heinlein patch. This is quite a big change to the game. There's a number of both minor and major changes. They've changed how Fallen Emperors, those great old alien societies that inhabit the galaxy, they operate slightly differently now. So they're kind of fallen empires. They were once great and now have kind of like fallen into a slumber. They now have a chance to wake up again. They can become resurgent and try and spread around the galaxy. Ship roles have been changed. Habitability of planets has been reworked, so that it's no longer you can inhabit this planet but not this planet. It's now more gradual gradation between the different types of planets. Strategic resources have been reworked. There's new portraits. There's new victory conditions. There's new space creatures. Lots of big and small changes to the game, and I've played a couple of hours of this so far just to give them a try, and so far they're really good. Now, we are also running with the Leviathan Story Pack. The Leviathan Story Pack was released with 1.3 as a DLC. This basically adds a number of new, huge, giant, ancient space monsters to the game, and adds a few small other things like alien enclaves that you can interact with, little things like that. The patch itself is pretty good, the DLC is pretty good. I'm very excited to jump into a new game. So, I've already gone ahead and prepared a new species for us. Well, not a new species, we're still playing as humans. I always like playing as humans. I feel they're understandable. But we're going to be playing as the Terran Federation. Rather than the United Nations of Earth, which you can see here, one of the standard ones, they are nomadic, quick learners who are xenophiles with a fanatic individualist trait. They use nuclear missiles, warp travel, inhabit continental worlds. I've changed it up a little bit. We are going to be the Terran Federation. We're still fanatic individualists who are xenophiles. I like liking aliens. I like the fanatic individualist traits, particularly the plus 15% energy credits. But I've also made us intelligent. We now gain bonus 10% to all engineering, physics and society research output, which basically means we research technology that a little bit faster. I've also changed how we travel through space to hyperspace travel. These are lanes between star systems, set in stone essentially, so there's always going to be these paths connecting stars. We can't go to any star we want, we have to follow these lanes, the hyperlane network through space. Previously we did what did we do on the previous one? We didn't use hyperspace, we used wormholes previously, which worked quite fine. It was by accident, I didn't mean to set it to wormholes, but I like hyperspace, I want to give that a try. So there we go, this is our new species. Let's launch into a game. I'm gonna leave all of that as standard. This is just gonna be a standard, normal game. I'm not gonna ramp up the difficulty. I'm still learning the new patch. We'll allow any FTL method. We'll allow advanced neighbours, clustered starts. Yeah, that all looks good to me. So there's gonna be 13 AI empires spawning with us. So there'll be 14 different empires on the map. There'll be 4 of them are advanced AI starts. So they will start with an initial advantage in resources, technology, and population. Basically, they've just been in space that little bit longer than us. There will also be 2 fallen empires on the map, and if they awaken, they can start a war in heaven and basically try to take control of the galaxy, so they will fight each other and we will have to pick a side. It's very Babylon 5, I like it. And that is a very cool screenshot of one of the space Leviathans. Hopefully we don't find that thing soon. Okay, here we go, the Terran Federation. Our ruler is Dolores Mwenga. We are human, hyperspace travel, Earth, yeah, we've already looked at all this stuff. And I'm not going to read that because we've read it before in the previous one, but yeah, basically we're stepping out into space. We've made our first space station. You can see an orbit of Earth here. We've got our first couple of small ships. We've got 3 corvettes in orbit. We've got a construction ship and we have a science ship. So first thing we need to do is set out our research. What do we want to start researching for physics? I think we want to go for deflectors. Energy deflector screens can stop a limited amount of incoming fire before overloading. Their main drawback is they consume large amounts of power. I like the idea of deflectors. They basically will prevent our ships taking damage, and it's a good early advantage to try and get. Although fusion reactors also work well, because obviously deflectors require power, so fusion reactors would give us a boost to our power generation, but yeah, deflectors are hard to pass up. We can make it work with our current ships. Society research, I always go colony ship first. I don't really think there's a reason not to go colony ship first. And let's see. Engineering. Ooh, we could unlock the second level of missiles straight off, or we could go for a slight boost to our mineral generation. I think I might go for the mineral generation, because obviously we need our resources to get ourselves going. There we go. So who have we actually got researching? So Anya has Spark of Genius, giving her plus 10% to research speed. That's pretty handy. Those two just have specializations in certain things. That's not too bad. What about our science ship commander? Ooh, you're an archaeologist. That's a really good trait to have. Anomaly research speed is plus 50% and anomaly fail risk negative 25%. So he's going to be really good. Okay, first things first, you need to start surveying this star system. You need to survey Sol for us. So survey the system, get out there and start doing stuff. While you're doing that, let's take a look at Earth itself. So there's Isabel Fernandez. How's she doing? She's our governor. She's okay. She's got the slave traits, which is unfortunate because we're not slavers, so she's not the best, but we'll leave her be for the time being. And how does Earth itself look? Okay, we've got a decent amount of minerals being produced. We can definitely improve on that. How are we doing on food at the moment? Plus 2 food, so we don't need to buy... We don't need to build any farms just yet, but we want to definitely be thinking in that way. And there are some tiles we want to unblock. What I'm going to do is, first things first, I'm going to queue up another mining network here. Get our minerals increasing. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing for our construction ship to do right now, and there's nothing for our fleet to do, really. Now, one of the new features in this patch is the rally point. So you can basically, when you create a starship, when you build new ships or new warships, they will automatically head to a rally point. I think they will head to the nearest rally point if you have multiple set. I'm not going to worry about the one on Earth right now. We're just going to have all our ships join First Fleet as soon as they can. Okay, so let's take a look at the stellar neighbourhood. This isn't bad. This is a good start, actually. Wow. Holy shit, we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other star systems within our borders at the very start. That is really good. And these lines here, these are the hyperspace lanes, the hyperlanes connecting us to the rest of the galaxy. As you can see, we already know where they all go at the very start. And it's kind of cool. I would be interested in actually playing a game where all the empires use hyperspace lanes, because then you get a kind of choke point situation. You know, if there's an empire down here, we could try and block them off by taking one of these systems and fortifying it, and they'd be stuck. They wouldn't be able to leave, ever. Which is kind of interesting to me, strategically. It allows a bit more strategic thinking on the map like this, because you can choke point stuff. But we can see that, yeah, that way, we can research down there, we can survey down there, but it's not going to lead us anywhere. So we've basically we've already got that chain within our borders. So that's our space, we can get to it whenever we want. We probably want to focus heading up one of these ways, where other empires might be. That's cool, I like that. But yeah, we've got 2 habitable worlds nearby, Alpha Centauri 2 and Alpha Centauri 1A. I think both of those are actually habitable from the start. Ocean World and Continental World. We can probably colonize both of those at the very start. Previous patch, Ocean Worlds... So we start off being able to inhabit Continental Worlds. Ocean Worlds would have required a specific technology to research. That is no longer the case. Basically, as long as we can get our habitability rating up to 40% for that world, we can inhabit it. People living there won't be very happy and they won't be very productive, but they can live there. So basically you can research various technologies that increase your species' habitability usually by 5% at a time. So you can work your way up to colonizing other worlds. And a size 23 continental world. Holy crap. Okay, that's really good. We don't know anything about it yet, but size 23, that's big. That's bigger than Earth. How big is Earth, actually? Can I see Earth? How big are you? You're size 16, so yeah, that's big. I've never started with this many star systems in our borders. It's going to be great. We're going to build so much stuff. Right, let's unpause the game. We're going to bump up the speed to fast straight away. Now, we've got quite a good influence income right now, and nothing really to spend it on. So what I like to do, if we go to here... where am I looking? Policies and edicts. Here we go. I'm actually going to spend some of our influence income on encouraging free thought. This will increase ethics divergence by plus 15%, but luckily we're okay with ethics divergence. What we really want is that research speed bonus of plus 10%. There we go. That's going to take us down to 2 influence a month. But it boosts up our research quite nicely. So yeah, we have 5.7 progress on each of these now. Oh no, actually you're doing much better. 6.2 progress. Nice, because you got Spark of Genius. That's really good. And we've already found minerals in the Sol. Where do we find minerals, actually? Oh, wow. The moon has minerals. That's really handy. So we will build a mining station in orbit there. Now, what I could do is actually take our fleet out of orbit, and we could go and explore some of these star systems and see what's in them. Could be a bit dangerous. This universe is... the galaxy can be quite dangerous. So do we want to risk our military jumping into the blind, or do we want to risk our science ship? I mean, we can see Alpha Centauri and Sirius are both within our borders and within our scanner range, so we know they're okay, there's nothing there. Same for Barnard's Star. But Procyon and Despad, we can't see anything around. Let's check out Despad and see what's there. Hopefully we don't get in too much trouble for this. So my ships should be... Yep, they've got to leave the gravity well. They've got to pass this dotted line and then they can jump. We found more energy in Sol as well, that's great. At the start, we really want energy and minerals. I'm not too worried about research right now, especially as we've already got a couple of boosts to our research. Okay, what can we see in Despad? Bunch of planets, bunch of rocks, nothing that's going to try and kill us. That's actually pretty good. Right, head back over this way and check out that system for me. We're probably going to bump this up to fastest speed momentarily. Okay, we built something on Earth. What did we build? We built a new mine, didn't we? There we go. So they're now working that tile for 4 minerals. Perfect. How are we doing on food? 2 still. Let's see. You're working on... You're going to be a population for minerals soon. So I would like to get another mining network built there. And if I've got enough left, I will queue up... No, I can't afford one yet. I will queue up a farm there, just so we've got enough food to keep this planet ticking over for the time being. We should have that at the end of the month, yeah.
Construction complete.
Okay, first mining station just came online. We'll queue up that farm. And my construction ship is going to have to wait. So we'll send them back to Earth. They will cost us less in maintenance while they're in orbit. Procyon looks to be safe as well. There is actually a planet here we could possibly colonize, a desert world. So yeah, once we got our habitability rating up, there's actually 4 other worlds within range we could colonize. That's pretty good. That's a very good start. Okay, we're going to send the first fleet back to Earth, get them in orbit. They are costing us energy while being deployed like this. Okay, we need to actually wait a couple of months to get more minerals coming in, so I'm going to bump up the speed to fastest. We need 90 minerals to build a station to get that energy. I think...
Anomaly.
Yeah, we want that energy, really. Okay, we found our first anomaly on Venus. There is a significant scarring on the surface of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts look almost like writing. Interesting. Okay, so level 1 anomaly, but we do have a 22% failure risk. I'm gonna... Let's have a look, actually. How... He's almost halfway to level 3. I'm gonna wait a little bit. We're not going to jump on that straight away. We're going to wait and let him level up, and that will help reduce the risk rating. So we're just gonna leave that be for now. We don't have to be in a hurry for that kind of thing. Alright, everyone's back at home. Wouldn't mind building up a few more ships as well, just in case we do encounter some hostile neighbours. We're not going to be a warlike species, but we're also not going to take shit from anyone, so... You know, we've got to be prepared. And we have our minerals perfect. So, only other thing we've discovered so far is that energy on Uranus. So I guess we'll go take that. Let's see, what could we save up for? We could start saving up for another science ship, really get our exploration going. We need 100 minerals, and we'd have to spend some influence to get another scientist. But it might be worthwhile. Okay, we fully surveyed Sol and... Hang on, wait, whoa. Whoa. Wow, 4 energy on Neptune? That's a lot. Holy crap, yeah, we really want that. Okay. That's good. That's not a bad start, actually. 6 energy, 2 minerals. I can see worse. We might even find something on Venus that could reveal some kind of resource deposit. So, where do we want to go next with you? I'm not too worried. We want to explore this chain, but it's not the priority right now. I'm kind of tempted to go for Sirius first, but I guess we should do Alpha Centauri and Barnard Star, do our immediate neighbours, and then work our way over there. No one else can claim these worlds because they're already within our borders, so yeah, that'll be okay. And maybe we save up for another ship. Although we could get that energy first. Not sure which is going to be the best choice.
Construction complete.
Okay, that mine's been built there. The good thing about not a mine, the farm, the hydroponics farm. The good thing about building an early hydroponics farm is growth rate on planets is affected by how much food surplus you have. So we will generate, this population will now grow faster because there's extra food. So you're going to be working on that, you're working on that. Ooh, the discovery of alien life. I was ignoring that while I was looking at Earth. The UNS O'Hara has made a startling find on Alpha Centauri 2. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Earth. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believed we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Alpha Centauri 2 are sentient, it is only likely a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. Cool, we may not be alone out here. I guess we do need more military ships then. And we gain 60 society research points, which is a nice early boost. Okay, I want to build... Yeah, my construction ship's finished, so I'm going to send you over and grab that 4 energy as well. Ooh, contact report. Simple forms of life. The Terran Federation is abuzz with news of the alien organisms discovered by the UNS O'Hara some time ago. These little evolutionary marvels kindle in the human people a renewed hope of first contact with intelligent beings. Hey! That's because we're xenophiles. We like the idea of speaking to aliens. Ooh, we found another anomaly, Alpha Centauri 1A. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this habitable world. It's a level 1 anomaly with a 0% failure risk, so yeah, we'll do that right now. Okay, so you've got your orders for that. You're checking out Alpha Centauri 2. We've already found some research there. 2 physics research points available, which isn't bad. Income's okay. I would like more energy, actually. Well, I guess we are about to get another 4 points of energy. The Cybrex. We've recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Alpha Centauri 1A. Incredibly, this civilization, which apparently referred to itself as the Cybrex, seems to have been made up of machines that were linked together in some sort of collective consciousness. The age of the artifacts indicate they were active some 600,000 years ago, in this portion of the galaxy at least, but we have learned nothing of their exact origins. According to a partial data fragment that our scientists managed to extract from one of the artifacts, the Cybrex at some point launched a crusade to destroy all sentient organic life in the galaxy for reasons unknown. Ah, the Cybrex do not sound like nice people. Thank God they didn't wipe us out. And we now have a new event chain. The precursors.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so what does that give us? Okay, so we need to recover 6 Cybrex artifacts. And that might help us find their former homeworld, which I guess would probably have some goodies on it, really. Okay, we've got more energy, we've got more minerals. Interesting. Contact report, remnants. Intelligent life taunts with pointed absence, reads a popular Newsnet post on Earth. The people of the Terran Federation are apparently finding some humour in the fact that lower forms of alien life are now a matter of public record, but potential equals from other stars continue to elude us. Well, hang on, wait. People need to calm the fuck down. We've been to one other solar system. It's a bit early to be getting... I don't know. Science Officer Benjamin Bates reports on the traces found in Alpha Centauri 1A seemingly only add an ironic twist to the situation. Okay, I think people are expecting a bit too much. We've literally only just left the star system. We've been to one other place. Okay, our scientist... Ooh, who the hell's that? We just saw aliens. We just saw aliens fly through our space. And head to Despad. I think this sounds like a job for the First Fleet. We need to go find out who the hell that was. I was going to say that Benjamin Bates has leveled up. I'm going to let him finish in Alpha Centauri, and then we'll head back and check out that anomaly on Venus. It should have reduced the risk rating a little bit, so we'll have a greater chance of success. Okay, we've got that energy. And I do have some minerals to spare, so I could try and build another corvette. Or I could grab some of the minerals here. Okay, so those physics points are on Alpha Centauri 2, which we're going to colonize, so we don't want to build a station up there. You can't build a science station above a colonized world, so as soon as we colonized it, the station would disappear. Same for Alpha Centauri 1A, although likely we can colonize that, it's only 50%. So people won't be very happy there, but we can live there. So the only station we really want to build here is going to be this one. So we might as well do that now. Our first extrasolar space station. Let's have a quick look. What can we see on Alpha Centauri? Okay, that's a bit of a shame actually. There's not a great amount of resources here. Lots of empty tiles. Once we've got some technology to clear out these terrain blockers though, it could be a decent world, don't get me wrong. What about 1A? Actually, 1A has some decent resources as well. Obviously, it's a smaller world and people will be less happy, so it's less productive. Ah, it's tidally locked. The world is tidally locked around its star, meaning the one side always has daylight, whilst the other is locked in eternal darkness. If life exists here, it is likely limited to the twilight regions where the two sides meet. Ah, so that's why an ocean world is only 50% habitable. I was expecting that to be 60%. Whereas that continental world is 80%, so base happiness there will be 80%. Right, my fleet should be leaving Sol momentarily. I'm going to slow down time momentarily. Okay, Alpha Centauri has been fully surveyed. Oh, we found some engineering research as well. That might be worthwhile taking because it's not over a habitable world. Okay, yeah, failure risk is down to 15%. Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully he can successfully complete it. He does have some good bonuses for it. There we go. Okay, our fleet is heading into Despad. Let's see what we can see. Oh, nothing. Interesting. Either, whoever that was, either they left already, or they never stopped here. Maybe they were heading... I mean, I don't know. They could have been heading all the way down here for all I know. Do we want to pursue this further? Yeah. Let's actually head over to Disk. Is that Disk or Drisk? Drisk. Okay. First fleet, we'll head over to Drisk and check that out. We're going to be checking out the anomaly there. And I think this is a good point to take a break. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. Hope you're looking forward to a new series of Stellaris. Thank you guys for watching this. And hopefully, I'm going to see you later for the next one. Bye.